Hi guys, it's Connie here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing the Homemaker Tag video, and I was tagged by my lovely friend here on YouTube, Kang, and her channel is All Things by Kang if you want to check out her Homemaker Tag video. But yeah, I saw it on her channel and I was like, wow, those are really good questions. So I'm excited to answer the questions. There's 20 of them, so I'm going to try to go as quickly as I can because I don't want to make this too long of a video. So number one, has anyone ever said anything negative to you about staying home? Not really like super negative, but not outrightly negative, I would say, but more like it was implied in their question. Someone asked me, oh, so what do you do all day long? And don't you get bored? You know, assuming that a homemaker's life is just, you know, sitting around, you know, watching soap operas, eating chocolates all day long or something, you know? And I think a lot of times, you know, those kinds of questions, it's coming from a place of ignorance. Like they just don't know like how crazy busy moms are, and so yeah, it's fine. Like I don't get offended by it or anything. Okay, so number two, what is your favorite / least favorite part about staying home? Ooh, okay, so my favorite part about staying home is I get to watch David grow up. Like I get to be right there next to him and, you know, experience those little special moments of like noticing that he's changing and growing and going through little phases and, you know, saying something that he's never said before, and all those little tiny things that I get to, you know, experience. And I mean, because if he was like in daycare or something, I mean, not that there's anything wrong with daycare, because I mean, that's very understandable if both parents are working, but yeah, I just feel super blessed to be able to stay at home. But if he was in daycare, like I feel like I would miss a lot of that, all those little nuances. So I would say my least favorite part of staying home is always trying to figure out something to do with David. Honestly, most of my days is like trying to pass the time. It's trying to kill time. And I think if you're a mom, you know what I mean. But every single day, and once in a while I'll do play dates here and there, but most days it's just me and David, and I have to always think about what we're gonna do. And sometimes there's some days where I run out of ideas and I'm like, okay, I'm looking at him going, what am I gonna do with you today? Number three, what is your favorite / least favorite chore? My favorite chore right now, and I talked about this on my Instagram as well, is making my bed. Only because it's so easy to make my bed, because we don't have like extra sheets and all kinds of pillows and stuff like that. And it takes like 30 seconds to make the bed. And after I make the bed, I feel so great. Like I feel like that's how I should start my morning every single day. And why haven't I been doing it this whole time in my life? I just started doing that. And so that would be my favorite chore. Least favorite chore is doing the dishes. I just hate doing the dishes. Number four, what time do you wake up and what time do you go to bed every day? Lately, okay, so before I decided to commit to doing a quiet time, devotion time in the morning, the first thing is David would wake us up. David was our alarm clock, and so he would wake up around anywhere between 6:30 a.m. and 7 a.m. But then I decided, no, that's not going to happen anymore. I have to get up before anybody else, before David, so that I can get some quiet time in. And so I sometimes get up at 5:45, around 6. So that's what I've been doing lately. I'm super tired, but it's so worth it. I feel like that is such a special time, is doing my quiet time and, you know, reflecting on God's word and the things that he's speaking into my heart and into my mind. And that's where I feel like I get inspiration. I feel like I get healing. I get ministry of my soul, and just, you know, it just gives me the right perspective. And I absolutely love doing my morning quiet times, even though I get up super early. Then we go to bed any time between 9:30 and 11. It just depends on what I need to do, because usually when David goes down, I'm like jamming, I'm on the computer, I'm on my emails, I'm just doing all kinds of things I don't really get to do. But other times I'm just so tired, I just crash. So anywhere between 9:30 and 11 is when we go to bed. 5, do you put anything on in the background while you clean slash cook slash work? A lot of times, yes, I will have my Beats headphones on. They're just amazing wireless headphones. So when I'm doing the dishes at night, I will put on my Beats and I will listen to a YouTube video. Lately, the YouTube videos that I've been listening to are more like geared towards organizing, self-improvement. Number 6 is, do you get dressed most days or just wear pajamas? No, 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 I do not wear my pajamas. During the day, I have to get dressed, because if I don't, I just don't feel like doing anything. I just want to lay in bed all day because I'm in my pajamas, you know? Okay, so number 7, do you do your hair and makeup every day? No, I don't do my hair every day. Yes, I do my makeup every day. I have to do my makeup for me to feel like I can function. Like if I don't wear my makeup, like I feel like it's the same as like when I'm wearing my pajamas. I just want to lay in bed. I just don't feel awake. I don't feel alert. I just feel sluggish. And for me, it's just an important part of who I am, is to do my makeup every day. The hair, I'll just do once in a while if I'm going somewhere or if I'm filming a YouTube video. Number 8, what is your travel zone slash needs help zone in your home? Well, this is not a real travel zone per se. It's but it's a needs help zone, is the master bedroom closet. I feel like I've been doing a really good job of organizing different parts of the house that I really feel like need organizing, like the kitchen, the bathroom cabinets. And now the next thing, like sort of like the next project for me, is the master bedroom closet. It is just a catastrophe right now. Number 9 is, how often do you get distracted? All the time, I would say, like every minute of the day, especially when my phone's, notifications are going off, like ding, someone posted an Instagram photo, or ding, someone messaged you on Facebook, or whatever it is. Like I'm always like, getting distracted, and I truly feel like I need to simplify my life by turning off those notifications, because I feel like it's so important to be in the present moment, especially when I'm like with David, and I don't want to be on my phone. Like I've seen parents at the park who just have their heads, down on their phones, and their kids are just playing by themselves. And it's like, that's a great opportunity for me to really be with my child and really be present with my child, because these moments, they pass, and you don't want to miss those, because those can be so special, and, and stuff like that. So you know what I mean. Number 10, do you enjoy staying home or do you miss going to work every day? I definitely enjoy staying home. I am such a homebody. Most times I don't really like to go out that much. I just like to stay home, and I do not miss going to work every day, because I did that. I did that whole thing, and I didn't like it, because you were obligated, and yeah, I think it's such a blessing that I'm a stay-at-home mom. So yeah, I definitely enjoy staying home. Number 11, what is your never-ending chore? That would definitely be the dishes. Number 12, what is your favorite thing to do for me time? So John has been very nice to me. He has allowed me to have Saturdays to myself. So John would say, this is your day. It's all for you. You can do whatever you want. And so that's what I did. I would go into Home Goods and I would just take my time going up and down the aisles, looking at everything that I want to look at, and just browse without having to hear a whining toddler saying that he's bored or whatever. After that, I would have lunch by myself, and I just love eating by myself and just the quiet, and I'll have either like something that I'm reading or something that I'm listening to, like a YouTube video or something, and enjoy my meal. Actually, I think it would be really fun to invite a friend next time I have these me time Saturdays, so I think I'll do that next time. Oh, and also massage. I will also usually get a massage on my me time, and that is just heavenly. Okay, so let's see. Number 13, how often does your husband chip in? So John chips in a lot. Usually he'll take out the trash. What else? He loves to vacuum. So he's like the vacuuming person. Like I hardly ever vacuum. And sometimes he does the dishes, which is really nice because I usually do the dishes every single night. So yeah. Number 14, if you have kids, when do you find time to do chores? Usually my chores are done when David is napping, which gives me about an hour and a half to sometimes 3 hours. Those epic 3-hour naps are not very often, but when it happens, it's like, oh, I got so much stuff done. So yeah, it's awesome when he sleeps that long. Let's see. Number 15, how do you balance being a homemaker and creating YouTube content? Yeah, it's definitely a juggling act. I usually will film when David is napping, and then I'll edit, if I have time, I'll edit the same footage that same time, or I will edit at night when David is sleeping. So yeah, usually when David is napping or sleeping. Number 16, what is your favorite room in the house and why? My favorite room in the house is the kitchen. The kitchen is like my other baby. Like I'm in there all the time. I'm always taking care of it, always cleaning it. And I spend the most time there. So the kitchen, and I love my countertop, honestly. Yeah. Number 18 is, do you feel your home reflects your style/personality? That's kind of hard to say because I haven't really had a chance to decorate our home a lot. Like we had to spend so much money just getting the basics in our home, like window treatments and, in like built-in wall shelves and cabinets and stuff like that, that it really costs a lot. And I feel like because we're in so much debt because of all of that, like I haven't really been able to go full out and like decorate our place. Because it's not decorated, it's hard to say that yes, it reflects our style. But I would say as of right now, it's just super simple. There's a lot of white, there's a lot of neutral. It's very modern and super contemporary. I think if I were to really spend money on decor, I would just kind of give it more color, more wall art, some interesting things to put here and there. And I definitely want to get more house plants for sure. Number 19, what does your home smell like? This is a funny question. Poopy diapers? Someone actually told me this. My mom came into our room and she was like, why does your room smell like poop? And I think it's because of the diaper pail is in our room. So yeah, I would say poopy diapers. At least in our room it does. Number 20, this is the last one. What is your strong and your weak point when homemaking? My strong point is the cleaning and the organizing, because I really made a commitment to myself that I was going to create these really good habits of keeping our place super clean and organized, and I do it diligently. So that's my strong point. And then my weak point would definitely be meal planning. Meal planning for some reason is really hard to do. I just find it hard to commit to sitting down and thinking about what I'm gonna be feeding my family for the following week. And yeah, so if you guys have any tips on how to do that consistently, maybe you can just share a little blurb about what you do in the comments below. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, that's an area that I really definitely need to up my game. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. That is the end of the Homemaker tag. I hope that you got a sense of getting to know me a little bit better through this tag. If there's any video suggestions or video ideas or anything that you'd like to see from me, leave that in the comments below as well. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.